Hi, my name is Ash, and this is Manga Phase Ongoing. This is my YouTube channel. This is also the first video I'm showing my face in, also just my second video in general, but truthfully, my bookcases are kind of a mess right now because of what is going to be my next video that I'm recording, so I had to do an intro like this instead of recording all of my shelves. But today I'm going to show you guys all of the manga that I have collected so far in the year of 2022. So it's about 2 days. I think we have 2 days left in the month of March. I will most likely buy stuff in these next 2 days, but I figured for now, there's 2 days, I'll just throw that into the next video. I'm thinking I'll probably do what I've collected every 3 months. So if you are interested in videos about manga, recommendations for series, or anything anime, manga, or book related, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're interested. If you're not, I won't take personal offense, I get it. But let's get started, and I hope you guys enjoy. So starting off, we have Deko Boko Bittersweet Days, which was my most anticipated release of the month because I've been waiting for this sequel for over a year now. I was also really happy to find the last volume I needed of High Rise Invasion, as well as these 2 new series, I'm a Wolf, But My Boss is a Sheep, and Daily Report About My Witch Senpai. I really enjoyed the first volume, so I'm excited to see where they go. I'm probably not going to go through all of these because I did make sure that they're up on the screen long enough for you to see, and if you want more reviews, just let me know in the comments. I also picked up the latest issue of Yona the Dawn, which is my favorite shoujo series ever. I highly recommend checking out the manga, especially given the fact that the anime only got 1 season, like most shoujo romances, but it's absolutely phenomenal, and it's definitely got some high fantasy and action in it, and great character development, and just the best characters. I completed Star-Crossed, so I have all 4 volumes. Same with Sweat and Soap, I finally have the last volume. Absolutely love that series. Perfect World, I absolutely love. This series has me crying every single volume from joy. Just, it's an emotional roller coaster, highs and lows all over the place. I picked up the latest issue of Living Room Matsunaga-san, and sadly, Hell's Paradise is completed, another one of the series that I finished this year. I feel like I've completed a lot of series so far this year, so I'm excited about that. Let's Play was like the first webtoon I started reading, and I'm really excited that it's also in book form. Drifting Dragons is a series that I just started collecting but absolutely love. I did start collecting a bunch of new series, and so I think I have the first 5 volumes of Drifting Dragons so far, and it's so good. I've also taken some of the recipes, and obviously if you've read it then you know I don't have dragon to use in it, but I've shifted them. I think they're really cool and I absolutely love it. I also finally decided to start Blue Period because I was so sick of hearing everybody tell me that I needed to. So I've taken the plunge and I got it. Same with A Man and His Cat. I was constantly hearing about this, so I finally took the plunge and bought all 5 of them and absolutely adored it. So absolutely recommend this series. The Walking Cat, I picked up literally like 2 days ago and binge read it in 1 sitting. Really good. It's only a 3-in-1 in English. That's completed, but it is a really good story. I also started collecting Blue Exorcist, which I've talked about this before on my other social media, is my current favorite series. Absolutely adore this. I highly recommend. Sadly, some of the volumes are just out of stock currently. I think that most of them are coming back in stock in July, but as of the moment they are out of stock, which is just emotionally damaging for me. But I absolutely love this series, and I did start collecting it, and I bought basically the whole thing in 1 sitting after reading the first volume on Shonen Jump. So highly recommend this series, and it did just come back from hiatus, or it's about to. In April, end of April, beginning of May, it comes back from its hiatus and new chapters will be being released weekly again. So I'm really excited for that. And yeah. I also was able to pick up the latest issue of Jujutsu Kaisen, which God knows with how popular it is, it's pretty difficult to find them, at least in my area. Same with the Chainsaw Man volumes, I was able to pick up 8 and 9, despite the fact that Amazon destroyed the first copy of 9 that I ordered from them, so I had to send it back and then reorder it because it looked like they'd literally held it on the ground as they drove to deliver it to me. It was so wrecked. I also picked up a few Claymore that I got used from my local used bookstore. Super excited to check this out. I've heard great things, so fingers crossed that I end up enjoying this. I also picked up Go With the Clouds North by Northwest. Great series. I have the first 5 volumes right now. Also, from my favorite mangaka of all time, Eden Zero. I'm so happy to have the 14th and 15th volume. I absolutely love this series. Monologue Woven for You and 5 Seconds Before a Witch Falls in Love. I'm super excited to check out these girls' love. I've been looking for some really good ones to expand my section, so happy to have found these. Black Clover, another one of my favorites, and I was finally able to find some of the out-of-stock volumes that I'd been missing. So now I have, I believe, the first 12, and then I just need to find all the ones after that. But like with all series, there's just some volumes that are so hard to find right now and out of stock, and I do not have the patience to try and go pay like 60 bucks for a used volume of manga that I could get for 10 bucks when it comes back in stock. So I am just waiting. I also picked up some boys love manga. Really excited for these. I was happy to see some of these getting English releases, specifically Restart After Coming Back Home, as well as Change World, which is the sequel to Sayonara Game. I also picked up the sequel to Restart After Coming Home, Restart After Growing Hungry, which is great. Same with the sequel to My Summer With You. My Summer of You is the sequel. And then the first boys love I ever owned physical copies of was World's Greatest First Love. So I'm really excited to have the latest issue, and I cannot wait for next year when volume 16 comes out, because they're pretty much one a year. I also have all of the volumes except for volume 2 of Black Torch, because that one is like the only one that's hard to find, and people are trying to sell it for, again, like 65 bucks, and I cannot do that. I also picked up the latest issue of My Hero, and I absolutely love that cover. I think that cover is phenomenal. They did really well with it. I also am obsessed with Mashal right now. Highly recommend it. Super funny. And then here are my cats making their lovely appearances, because anytime I record, for some strange reason, Tofu and Salem just need to be there immediately.